So first, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahshua, I just want to say double honor to the actors that are out there pushing the truth in sincerity of elect. Shalom. It's Brother Canon again with another lesson, kind of a continuation basically, but more of the same, kinda, well, technically. You know, where concerning your journey, you know what I mean? Focusing yourself on the right things and putting everything in proper balance and perspective, right? And I'm going to start with the scripture, right? So I'm going to read it. This is 2 Peter 3, and let's start from verse 10, right? But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Right? The works, the earth, you know what I mean, especially in the western side of the world, mainly America, Babylon, the outcome of that are the Lord's prophesied, or the Lord already set America end to be burnt ashes and the works thereof to be burnt up, which means that everything that exists in this region, however, basically, is going to, in regards to, well, especially America. Let's focus on America at this point. I mean, but you're gonna, basically what I'm trying to get to is that you're gonna lose. There's no way you're not going to lose. But if you lose the things that are readily in front of you, for Yahweh Shai sake, speaking to you Negroes, Latino native Americans, you're not really losing, because you've gained everything by losing nothing. Right? It makes sense. It makes sense. Right? All that you're holding on to are already gone. All that exists over here, as carnal as they be, they are already set to not be here. So therefore they are already lost. Right? But holding on to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, there's everything there for you prepared. Alright? So seeing that all this, let me continue reading. Let's jump. Verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved. Common sense. If everything that you have here is going to be dissolved, why the heavy sentimental attachment to it? I'll read it again, but let me just say a little thing on it. Right? Why the heavy sentimental attachment towards it? Now I know we are in flesh, and the flesh is going to, act. But we have to mortify the flesh as much as we can through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And I mean, we have to basically limit that, reduce it, alright, as the day goes on, right? We're supposed to get stronger spiritually, even if we get weaker on the physical. You get what I'm saying, right? So, sentiments, certain attachments supposed to get lesser and lesser and lesser. Let me continue, because I don't want to make it long, right? Right, it says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness, right? Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Lord, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. But let me pause a little again. Let's think about when a natural disaster is at your doorstep, right? And you are basically preparing. For those who prepare, a lot of people don't prepare. the ones that are preparing for that, there's a certain mannerism, character, and behavior that comes out when you're preparing for something like that. All right? Even though we still have to live a life in this predicament that we're in, that's the same mindset we're supposed to have, looking forward to Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, the day of the Lord. Because really and true, we don't know what time. We understand some prophecies and those certain things have to get done. But nonetheless, that is the same caution and care that you have to take. Right? It's similar. You know what I mean? But let's continue. Right? Nevertheless, says, yes, verse 12. Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Lord, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Right? Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Because this that we have as a setup here, this rulership, this filthy Sodom, Egypt, and all the things that you can think of that exists out there to describe this place that we're in, and I mean adulterous world, it's going to be dissolved. It's going to, that way of life, that fashion, that settings is going to be no more, especially over here. Life as it's seen over here is not gonna. There's not gonna be one that desire to go to America, go sightseeing and all this shit. Like so, I'm gonna see ashes and weird birds, right? You know what I mean? So I'm saying all of that. The scripture said all of that to tell you, wake up, right? Whatever exists over here that you feel like you should attach yourself to, you're going to lose it, right? You're going to lose it. It is really of no value. Homes, cars, lands, it's going to be this. Even though we're going to be the king in the kingdom, we're going to own everything. But as it is now, in the setting that it is now, it's just for a time for us to continue and move on. And people say, oh, we're going to do ways and race, so the same thing. Then if you even meds that way there, certain sentiments that you have attached to it wouldn't make any sense nonetheless. And you're basically vain in the sense that you don't think there nothing exists. You have no promise looking forward to it. You have looking forward to death. God is not the God of the dead. Right? So, wrap it up, not make it long. As I said, basically looking and hasting for the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai. It's supposed to be a certain mindset, mannerism, you know what I mean? You're supposed to seek the power of Yahweh Shai for protection, that you yourself get caught up in that time frame with all that is going to be dissolved. Alright? Unless the Lord is taking you out in a manner that He is going to take you out for salvation sense. Right? So that hope someone was edified. Shalom.